Hi, it's Michelle. Einstein song, bird song. Excuse me. We just had our writing group here at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. I'd like to read to you what I read to the writing group that I wrote while in the writing group today, Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. I like what General George Washington said. What distinguishes an American from all others is he'll die on his feet fighting for his freedom of choice rather than live on his knees. My art photo collages have been removed from the activities room here at St. Francis and from the wall outside my door and on my door because the powers that be didn't like my choices. They censored my art. They stopped it. They ended it. A while back, an artist did a work showing Jesus Christ in a bucket of piss, and the powers that be in the world let it exist, and he exhibited. No one censored that artist. I once put a photograph of the President of the United States and his wife, the First Lady of the United States, on a collage here at St. Francis. One of the co-founders of this place, Tom Walters, demanded I remove their photographs because he had not voted for him. I had no choice, no freedom to include a photo of the most powerful man in the world and his wife in my art exhibit, the commander of the largest military in the free world. I didn't do anything as my collages were removed and other people's art remained. I didn't know what I could do to have my freedom of my art to be exhibited. But when Joe Friedman told me I had to remove my collage from my door, a freedom I'd had for the 5 years I've been here, the excuse was they wanted to paint my door. I said no. Like a true revolutionary, I said. Like a true American, I said no, not this time, not this collage. It takes a lot of work and money for photos to create a collage, and this particular photos on the collages on my door I was more pleased with than I'd been with any of the other collages. Loss of space. It was simple. It had few but powerful images, mostly of romance, of black romance. I said, no, I will not let you destroy my work again. You'll have to kill me. They called the police. 6 cops with guns, actually baboons, not a human among them, threw me, this senior, this grandmother, this American to the floor, handcuffed my hands behind my back, dragged me out of St. Francis barefoot, coatless, and tossed me like a sack of garbage into the cop van without my purse, my phone. I was stripped. Sheila said they put me in an ambulance, but Sheila wasn't here. She walked away. She called the cops. Then when they arrived, she left. They drove. She also said I hadn't been handcuffed, and I know damn well I was handcuffed because I was still handcuffed sitting in Bellevue triage waiting to be admitted. And I said, why are you keeping me handcuffed I'm sitting on a bed here in Bellevue. So they drove me to Bellevue where abnormal normals, as Aldous Huxley calls them, held sway. I put up a display while there with the Civil Rights Revolution, pictures of the Civil Rights Revolution where I had participated in 1964. Ended in the passage, which ended in the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Bill to protect the civil rights of the American citizens of minority status and with color. Do we need a revolution to get the right to display our art? Do we need a revolution against 6 cops with guns brutalizing a 76-year-old mother of 4, grandmother of 7? I worked and paid my taxes for the pension I now live on. If I was Elon Musk's mother, I would be treated with dignity and given freedom to display the photos of the United States president or to display loving black couples. Why is it that black image doesn't include romance or a happy family? Display St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3 I describe as an insane asylum run by Tom Walters, an abnormal normal who goes by the name of Father Tom, though he's no father. He impregnated no woman. And that's what I wrote today. And they were struck by my honesty of self-expression. And I said, I worship the truth, the objective truth. This is Michelle Einstein Songbird Song. Till next time.